Welcome back to On the Move at Yahoo Finance. Time now for the Business Blitz. Today on the Blitz, we're talking crypto. We've got Elizabeth Stark of Lightning Labs, which just today announced a $10 million Series A funding round. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey, Dan. Great to be back.
Thanks for coming back on. Let's talk about the funding round first, and then also I want to ask you about the beta launch of Loop and how that product works. But tell us about the funding, and maybe a good place to start is just how you describe Lightning, the sort of 101. What I tend to tell people, and I'm sure this isn't exactly the best way, I tend to say that even the Bitcoin blockchain, which people are just beginning to understand still, we're still early days, that was touted as, fast, frictionless, and now it's become a little bit slower, and that Lightning makes Bitcoin payments faster.
So yeah, if you think of the Visa network as this payment layer for, say, when people are transacting with dollars, Lightning is doing that for Bitcoin. So we're building the transaction technology for Bitcoin. And right now, so Bitcoin itself is decentralized. You can do about 5 to 10 transactions per second. It's like the internet. Nobody controls it. But with Lightning, we can do many thousands, say, even up to tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, because we've created this software layer on top of Bitcoin called Lightning Network.
And now you guys have raised this Series A of 10 million, also launching the beta of Loop, and that is a paid product for merchants to use. How does that work? Not yet kind of a consumer-facing product yet.
Yeah, so back in 2018, we announced we raised a $2.5 million Series A, had some amazing investors, Jack Dorsey, Jackie Reeses, David Sachs. And now we've moved on to the next stage with 10 million from investors both from San Francisco, New York, and across the world. Really the intersection of finance and technology, have amazing people like Craft Ventures, Ribbit Capital, Ari, Ross Stevens of Stone Ridge, David B. Heller, formerly of Goldman, just a really incredible group of people. And the way that we see it is Lightning itself is like a new type of financial market and transaction platform. And is a product to use that. So, like the traditional financial system, you have liquidity, you have, trillions of dollars transacting. There are all sorts of financial products. We're building the next wave for this new Lightning infrastructure.
Now, Elizabeth, there are some very fun use cases for Lightning already. There are these various apps that use Lightning. People call them LAPs as opposed to dApps, decentralized apps. Some of these include feeding chickens on this site, Pollo Feed. That's kind of a fun one. We want to show viewers right now. So this is a live feed where you can use Lightning payments to put feed out for these chickens. Is that right?
So yeah, so one of the really amazing things about Lightning is it enables all sorts of new use cases. Right now, if I want to send a photo on the internet, I can do it in any application. But what if I want to send somebody money, right? If I want to send something to a friend in Argentina or Hong Kong, that's actually not easily possible today. So the goal with Lightning is to make that seamless, to make it like sending a photo on the internet. So what people ended up doing was connecting, say, machines or a chicken feeder to the internet. And I believe the chickens are coming back. Are they here yet, Des? Okay, the chickens will be back soon because they're, sometimes they get, oh yes, here they are.
There we
go. So we have our very own Desiree Dickerson over here who's about to, come on her phone and feed the chickens. Yeah, all right, so you're going to send the payment now.
And now, right, I see, the whole screen changes color, okay.
Sense, and now we see, oh wait, what?
Yeah, they can come grab some if they want.
There we go. The chicken just got fed.
So, Elizabeth,
all right.
There we go.
So, yeah,
there we go.
Really amazing thing about Lightning is it unlocks use cases that weren't previously possible. And as our investor, Jack Dorsey, has said, Bitcoin is a native currency of the internet, and Lightning has the potential to really bring that to millions upon millions of people around the world.
Yeah, let's close that way. We have a lot of Yahoo Finance viewers who they're still just beginning to understand cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So when I start to do stories about Ether and Ethereum and, various advancements, it's like, well, they're still trying to wrap their minds around Bitcoin payments. Do you foresee a time when Lightning is going to become more kind of average, non-techie person friendly? I mean, at this point, it's a very strong developer community and people who are on the developer side. What's your kind of big picture pie in the sky goal for the Lightning Network?
So to date, we've had thousands upon thousands of developers. We have over 4,000 developers and testers on our Slack for our version of Lightning called LNG. We've had dozens, over 30 startups integrate our technology with many more in the works. But in the last few weeks, I actually spoke at numerous meetups around the world. I was in Zurich, I was in LA, and then I actually video conferenced into Venezuela, so 3 different continents. And to see the excitement amongst the community, there were numerous people in LA, ranging from students to 60-year-olds, that are excited about Lightning. So I do think this is pervading, it's not fully mainstream yet, but we're seeing more and more people get interested and involved. And at the end of the day, if you think of a technology like email, most people don't know about the underlying protocol, something called SMTP, but they use email every day. I see Lightning powering that for payments, where maybe not everyone knows they're using Lightning, but they're sending and receiving transactions on the internet in a native way, in an easy way, and in a simple way. And 2 years ago, we released the first beta of our Lightning technology. And it's been a wild ride since then. And we've seen this huge developer growth, lots of startups working on it, lots of community engagement. The network itself today has close to $10 million on there. And there's so much more to come.
All right. Thanks so much, Elizabeth Stark of Lightning Labs, making Bitcoin payments faster. Appreciate it.